Hello and welcome to Nebo TV. My name is Martina Monday. On today's news, we will be looking at the implications of humans making out with animals. Recently, we saw a Nigerian girl who came out on social media to report how she has been making out with her dog. This has gotten the attention of Nigerian police, who recently declared the lady wanted in the country. Before I play the video of the Nigerian girl, first of all, I would like to highlight the health impact of bestiality and the legal implications and punishment for practicing such acts. Who knows why there are so many diseases in the world today? Many are incurable. As human beings, we need to be careful with how we relate with our animals and activities on earth. Now, I will list the health impact of bestiality. The health impact associated with human beings making out with animals. Studies show that people who are into bestiality like making out with animals and have many harmful impacts which can lead to the spread of diseases. It does not matter what animal is involved. If someone is making out with something alive that is not a person, it is bestiality. The diseases include penile cancer, high risk of injury, allergic reactions, rabies, leptospirosis, echinococcosis, and more. In 2005, Mr. Ken, a resident of Enumclear, Washington, in the U.S., passed on from internal injury after engaging with a horse, which was videotaped by his friends. In 2002, a 62-year-old farmer in Bulgaria was treated for a ruptured rectum after making out with a male pig. In Zimbabwe, another man suffered heart attack after making out with a pig and passed on a few days later. On October 2008, a 43-year-old woman in Ireland passed on from a severe allergic reaction she suffered after making out with a dog. Reports indicate that she passed on from anaphylaxis, a severe allergic reaction similar to those caused by peanut allergies. There was a case where a man forced his German Shepherd to make out with a woman with 4 children. She suffered an allergic reaction, presumably from the dog's semen, and later passed on at the hospital. Now, let's look at how making out with animals can lead to the spread of diseases among humans. There is a disease called rabies. It is an infectious viral disease that is almost always fatal following the onset of clinical symptoms. In up to 99% of cases, domestic dogs are responsible for rabies virus transmission to humans. Rabies is transmitted from the saliva of cats, dogs, and horses. This is a viral infection which affects the central nervous system and is almost fatal if not treated soon after the exposure. I just highlighted few cases out of the many harmful impacts of making out with animals. These are actually the reasons why Nigeria must criminalize the act of bestiality in the country. Animal Bill was passed into law in Nigeria, but it only addresses the management of animal data and keeping of dangerous animals around us. No part addresses making out between animals and humans. There is an urgent need for Nigeria to criminalize this practice in the country before it becomes a phenomenon. According to a Nigerian official, it is more than saddening to see this becoming a trend, infesting different countries, and worst part is that it is seen as normal, a quick money-making venture and a harmless act. It is not only harmful but disastrous, abominable, and must be treated with needed urgency before we start recording new incurable diseases which will take millions of lives. Bestiality is illegal and usually considered very wrong and harmful to everyone involved. Number 1, zoophilia and bestiality are considered a taboo subject in the modern society. Yet, It has been reported in among both men and women. Number 2. According to Public Health Nigeria, bestiality remained punishable by life sentence throughout the early modern period. Nigeria is, however, not free from this act, as social media platforms were awash with a video of a young Nigerian lady who claimed that she has been making out with dogs for money. She bragged on how she received the sum of 1,700,000 for making out with a dog. Since then, there has been questions about the act, which many have described as unclean or taboo. Now, let's hear from the Nigerian lady.
What's the big deal there? I only slept with a dog. I did not kill somebody. You, in your life, you've done worse. And besides, have you seen 1.5 million naira before?
Social media condemning such horrific activities. She later apologized, saying she was just catching cruise.
So guys, for clarification purpose, I did not do anything with any dog whatsoever. I'm not the one in the video whatsoever. The video I make was just for joke and cruise. I didn't mean it, and I've deleted the video since.
Nigerians argued that such joke is not funny, and people are skeptical of her activities, saying that something fishy is going on between the girl and her dog. Some people even claimed that they watched a video of the girl making out with the dog. It is still very unclear if she truly engaged in such dangerous acts with her dog. Besides the legal precaution of bestiality, the health impact is terrible. Before the recent event, the prevalence of human resorting to making and having carnal affairs, including erotic making out with animals such as sheep, cows, and dogs, have become worrisome. Not too long ago, there was a case of a video where a young man was seen making out with a cow in a farm. According to a former chairman, Lagos State chapter of the Nigerian Veterinary Medical Association, NVMA, Dr. Alau Mobolaji, the Nigerian lady's activities with the dog may lead to an outbreak of infectious diseases of zoonotic origin, lamenting and states that any increase of such activities between animals and human beings, unknown diseases may begin to emerge. Mobolaji, who is the national treasurer, NVMA, regretted that to date, the world is yet to ascertain where the Ebola virus emerged from, and that of coronavirus, adding, there are traces that they are from animals to humans, and because of that, we need to be very careful of this trend. According to him, apart from the emergence of diseases, individuals can also contract zoonotic diseases that are transmitted from humans and animals. Regretted that Nigeria has no legislation prohibiting such acts, but said, in Animal Law of Lagos State, there is no provision for such acts. Recently, Animal Bill was passed into law, but it only addresses the management of animal data and keeping of dangerous animals around us. No part addresses making out between animal and humans. Typically, transmitted diseases of human origin has been documented to possibly infect and afflict humans who mingle with especially dogs. Canine brucellosis is an infectious and zoonotic disease caused by Brucella canis, which has been reported worldwide and is a major public health concern due to close contact between dogs and animals. In humans, the brucellosis disease is associated with a febrile syndrome, commonly with non-specific symptoms including splenomegaly, fatigue, and weakness. Continuing, Ifeanyi, who is also a former National Publicity Secretary, Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria, AMLSN, said the implications and the likelihood of common diseases associated with humans making out with animals, including dogs, as shown in the viral video of the lady who claimed she was making out with a dog and earned 1,700,000, went very far. Though Nigerians are much more concerned about the emergence of infections and other public health related challenges, there are a lot more associated with bestiality, he stated. The psychosocial and emotional issues are also daunting. After watching this presentation, do you think the Nigerian lady should face justice system from practicing bestiality? Do you think the Nigerian government is doing enough to regulate the relationship between humans and animals in the country? Please do well to drop your comment on the comment section. Don't forget to like and share these videos to friends and families. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. Again, my name is Martina Monday. Thank you for watching.